Hello, I'm Scott Rudrow. I'm a student about to graduate from Full Sail's Game Design program. We at Team GMG have been working tirelessly to bring you a tech demo of a game that we are creating that we hope you'll be impressed with. The game is called In-Vigor. Its change list number in Perforce is 963420. And let's play In-Vigor. Oh, first, let's go over the things that we need to do, a little shopkeeping, as you would. Teleport and traversing level was optional. It wasn't working right throughout the entire game. As the player, I'd like to transition to and from levels owning all values associated with player character, including ammo, weapons, shields, salts, health, and other. There were bugs with the health and med kits. The checkpoints were not operating effectively. They were saving other objects than the player character. Health bar did not register when health increased, and it needed a cap, or clamp rather, to nerf the health at 100%. And as player, death, if incorrectly accessing the sequencer, we'll talk about the sequencer and why we decided that was not a good idea. And one thing that we didn't do, marked lowest in priority, was the shield. We didn't get to that, but we might still reinstate it during polish. Alright, now all those things were done in the last 36 to 48 hours. Pretty impressive, I think. Let's play In-Vigor. Okay, I was on the systems design team for In-Vigor, therefore I didn't have a specific level. But let's start the game and I'll tell you about the things that I did. Okay, this is the tutorial and lighthouse level. It's actually been converted into a jail cell and a compound. Bryson did a great job making this compound.
Help! Get me out of here!
That's my daughter. You can see the guard there. Now, one of the things that broke was this. The selection for Murder of Crows and Devil's Kiss abilities. At this point, we already selected it, so it triggered it. Let's start over. No, we'll just go ahead. There was a tutorial there. It would freeze if you were already dead, which wouldn't happen normally, but it was a bug that we took care of. It was simply a reference. There were references also for the money, health, and salts. The health was actually increasing above 100%. You wouldn't be able to see it from the progress bar, but you'd actually have like 110, 120, 130 health. And there our guy disappears. So we fixed the health, we fixed the money, We fixed the salts. We placed the health in the same widget as the salts. Player HUD widget. And that was actually what fixed player health, because prior to that, player health was going down and to death, but when it returned up, it wouldn't go down again. Spent about 3 hours on that. Finally, we rebuilt it entirely in the player HUD, and it works perfectly now. Oh, there we go. My face, my screen within the screen blocks the button for coming out of the looting system. So it's a little bit difficult to get out of the looting system. And that's not a bug. Pulling up money. The items bar. There were various references within the items bar that did not work. The gun was one of them. The gun had all sorts of problems. And we fixed them one by one. First of all, that it wouldn't come into the player's hands. Second of all, that it wouldn't fall after death. And third of all, that it wouldn't despawn. So we can pick up other guns now. The gun that you're holding will drop instead of hanging in the middle of the air. And you can have ammo. Buy some salts. It goes down to 159. And the money. Like I said, Bryson did a wonderful job with this level. Now right here. Ooh. That was pretty exciting. But what I want to do at this point is take us back to the main menu. I didn't want to quit the game. We'll start the game over. But at the main menu, the levels, traversing level, we have a teleportation system that allows us to teleport anywhere that fiery little ball goes. We also have the interact system on this level that allows us to bring in items and health and salts. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to do a weapon swap here. And you're going to see the red weapon. Oh, that's interesting. That shouldn't have happened. Well, gee whiz. Gonna have to do some more work on that. See if it happens over here too. Okay. And red weapon falls to the ground. Don't know what I have from that one. Buy another weapon, and this blue weapon should fall to the ground. Or overlap. Okay, there we go. It falls to the ground. And also, if you jump off the ledge, you die. And you get respawned where you jumped off. So all those were systems references, systems abilities, or systems features that I implemented and repaired. Let's see. I think that covers it for the things that I did to accelerate Team GMG's work in the last 36 hours since the time of our last update. And it's been a ride. It's been a lot of fun, especially working so closely with my peers. I want to thank my instructors. I want to thank my peers and Full Sail in general, getting me this far. Thank you and have a good night.